Hey, it's Thomas, Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Let's do a little housekeeping before we move on to the reading. The housekeeping today is me giving away my Rider-Waite tarot deck. Yes, the tarot deck I have used for years. I love this deck. It's a wonderful deck, but it is time for it to find a new home and to be retired. How do I do that? Well, I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give it away in a drawing. And if you want to be entered into the drawing, what you will do is at the end of the video, hit the like button and hit the comments. Type in something in comments, whatever you want in the comments. Once you hit the like button and you do the comments, I will put your name in the hat with everybody else who's done the same. And on the 20th, I will draw a first, a second, and a third name. I will post those three names. Whoever is the top one will have 48 hours to get back to me. And when you get back to me, and you have my email address, of course, I'll say that the email address will be there, and you can let me know your address, and I will mail you these cards. If you don't respond within 48 hours, then I move down to number 2. So number 1 first, then number 2, you get 48 hours. If not, then number 3. Hopefully one of you will respond, and maybe even the first one. So again, if you want to be interested, if you're interested in these cards and you want to draw, then go ahead and hit the like button and then put a comment in there. And once I receive the like and the comment, I will add you to the drawing. Again, we do not draw until the 20th, so keep that in mind. Now let's get to the reading. Enjoy the reading. Thank you. Hello, Pisces. This is Thomas, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and let's see what Spirit has for you for the week of March 14th through the 20th. Yes, this is your weekly reading, and we are going to stop right there. The bottom of the deck is the overall energy of the reading. That card is the Ace of Swords. The aces are newness in tarot. And so again, when you see the ace pop out, usually there's a 10 somewhere buried in there somewhere. And the 10 is the end of a cycle, and the ace is the beginning of something new, some new cycle, some new ideas, some new concepts, some new thoughts. And so when you're talking swords specifically, again, it's usually thoughts, concepts, or ideas. It's about doing something, putting something into motion. Love it, love it, love it. The card that represents you is the first card of the deck. And that is a 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands tells you there's conflict out there, conflict. The second card in the tarot deck for you is that 2 of Cups. Third one, the Empress. And the fourth one is that 9 of Swords. Now, the clarifier for that 5 of Wands is this card, the stable card. That's the 4 of Cups. I'm liking that because it brings a little bit of calmness to that very uncalm struggle that's happening on the 5. The 4 is that relax, don't worry, we got this, it's okay. I'm liking that card. Now again, for that 2 of Cups, that clarifier for it is the Sun card. Loving that Sun card, because not only is that 2 of Cups, that nurturing, loving, caring feeling, but then you have that Sun energy, that new, that excitement, that fresh, that pristine. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The next card, of course, was that Empress, and that Empress's clarifying card is that Page of Pentacles, news coming in. That page usually brings news. It could be also, if it's a relationship, it could be young love and young requited love. It would be a young, frivolous, silly kind of person. Who knows? And then we'll get into it in a few minutes. And then, of course, we have the 9 of Swords, and its clarifier is the 4 of Swords. Well, that makes very good sense if you think about it, because the 9 of Swords is saying, wow, I can't sleep, I've lost sleep, I've had sleepless nights and all this energy and all this agony. And it's like, yeah, that's why you need the rest. So again, I have the sleepless nights, I've been dealing with a lot of issues, but it's time for you to get some relaxation, some rest. Interesting set of cards. And let's go through them now and put them all together now that we've kind of touched on individual cards. First and foremost, this week is a week of a lot of turmoil, a lot of struggle. Now, this turmoil could be work because it is the Wands card, but it could be an internal struggle. It could be a struggle at home. It could be dealing with something you haven't dealt with before, dealing with some things that just a lot of stuff going on around you and a lot of, issues. And so when you see that card, again, you're going to be dealing with this week. This is the week to deal with it. No kicking the can down the road anymore. This is the week you have to deal with it. But the good part is the resolution is going to bring you some stability. And in this grief is going to be a gift from the universe. If you look here, that's that card here. That cup. That cup is a hand. The universe is giving you a hand. Again, you've been wanting change, and that's the struggle. The struggle is you've been wanting something different. You've been wanting a change, and you don't know which way to go. And again, you like the stability, but again, you're looking for change. And sure enough, the universe is going to be bringing you that change. Something, that small sort of change is going to be this, which is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups most often would tell you a love situation, relationship situation. So don't be surprised if you have been wanting a relationship. You've been dealing with it and then fighting and struggling to find a way to make a relationship happen. You've been asking for it, and now the universe is granting you that. So this could be the week of love. Now, if you are already in a committed relationship, then this could be maybe you trying to figure out how you can save your relationship. Your relationship has been in conflict. And again, you're saying, how can we get this back? Or maybe separated. You've been separated and you're trying to figure out how you can make it go back together. Again, this is the week where that gift from the universe is coming, and it's going to, again, get that spark, get that rekindled, or maybe even, again, reconnect. But most importantly, if you're single and are looking, looks like it is your time to find a relationship, and you're going to love it. Now, the person that you're finding is someone, again, if this is you and you are single, and you are looking for someone, even if you're not looking for someone, it doesn't matter. In this case, it's going to be fine. This person is going to be new to you. This person is going to be somebody you have not met before. This person could be a military type. He could be a soldier. He could be a sailor, a Marine, an airman. He could be in the fire department. He could be a first responders. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. This is a warrior energy, a fighter energy. This could also be somebody who's just aggressive, somebody who has a very aggressive attitude, very, very, very positive spirit, though. Don't get me wrong, very positive spirit, but somebody who's ready to go to fight if they need to, somebody who will deal with an issue head on. This is also somebody who is again light and energetic and likes to stay busy and likes to learn, likes to grow, likes to be ever expanding with their knowledge. And it's interesting because, again, this is a new and fertile relationship, and you got to be careful, because guess what? This relationship is going to lead to something more, and that something more is going to be news of something more. So don't be surprised if eventually this all comes together for you, and it comes together in a way of seeing this down the road. And we're looking at maybe we're looking at maybe 3 to 4 months. Don't be surprised if you get news about something that's put a ring on it. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. So don't be surprised if the relationship that you find this week leads to a marriage down the road. And again, this is a very fertile card. So that fertile card's telling you something else is coming too. So this is leading to a family. I'm loving this. This is great. Now, again, you've been wanting this for a long time. You've been wanting a relationship. You've been wanting to find the right person. You've had other dalliances, whatever, but this is, and so again, it's time to rest. They're giving you what you wanted. Universe is giving you. You've been asking, and the universe is giving. So yes, it's time to rest. Again, if you are single, you're going to find a relationship. This person is going to find you. You're going to find them. Somebody you've not met before, somebody you do not know, somebody who is new, fresh, and very, very, very well fitted for you. If you're not single and you are married or connected, then this is that rekindled situation. It's bringing something back, bringing new life back to relationship, finding what drew you in before, something new, something fresh, something to add to your relationship. Make sure you do something fresh to rekindle it. Again, she may be finding out she's pregnant, and that may be bringing you back into the situation. And that's good news. Again, she may be bringing news to you. Guess what? I'm pregnant. So maybe we should try it again. Maybe we should get back together. And again, you've been fussing for a while, but it's time to heal. Now, if you are in a relationship and the person has moved on, then again, the struggle is over. It looks like they may be coming back to you. And again, coming back to you, finding their way back, and maybe again, starting from a new baseline, which is nice. And more importantly, down the road, again, don't be surprised if it works out and children come. But more importantly, you're putting the grief behind you again, and you're finding relaxation. Let's take a little healing deck trip here, a little journey down the healing deck, and see what else the healing deck might tell us about this new relationship and this new person, or this rekindled relationship, or this curing and fixing relationship, whichever it may be. I love it. I love it. Enchantment. In other words, let go of all of the pain and injury and frustration of those relationships that haven't worked out, and just dismiss them and let this renewed relationship, let this renewed spirit happen on its own, again, separated from the other stuff. The other thing that comes from this that I would stress to you is that if it's a new relationship, you're going to think that it's like sent from heaven, and actually it is, because again, this is divine intervention. Forgiveness for those people who are dealing with the previous relationships, again, and the ones that are getting rekindled. Forgive, let go. God, it's too short. And if this was meant to be, it will be. So again, if you're in the mood to have a relationship start again, then forgive and move on. Love it. Be playful, enjoy, engage. Make sure that you're doing something more than just the usual stuff on a daily basis. Make sure that the relationship has something more to grow with than just a 9 to 5 and discussion about your 9 to 5 day. Healing. Yep. Again, if you've been in a relationship and those issues have happened, let it heal from it. Again, that's the forgiveness, let go. That's part of the healing. And I'll find the peace and serenity around it. And you will be happy with what happens. Divine timing. Again, this was meant to happen when it happens. You had no control over it. So I am telling you, this is an exciting reading. It's an interesting reading. Again, love is in the air. Do with it what you will, but I think you're going to be very happy with what you do if you work to make sure that this love has something more than just a week's shelf life, if you know what I mean. So go out there and make it a great week. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button so everybody else can share this as well. And I will talk to you next week with another weekly reading. You all take care. Bye-bye.